Hey everybody, the Xcorps Coast to Coast Road Tour continues. We're back home though. We're in Encinitas and they got a little car show going on here. I think it's called the Encinitas Nights. It got some great vintage, antique, you name it, some woodies out there. All kind of classic cars, muscle cars, everything going on right here. Home turf, Encinitas. You're watching the Xcorps. I'm gonna go for a little cruise. You guys stay tuned.
Hello everybody and welcome to Sweet Rides. I'm Scott Sommers. Today we are in Encinitas, California, checking out Cruise Night. Now there's a lot of great cars around here, but we picked out three in particular for you. A 2012 Fisker, an electric vehicle. We've got a 68 Chevelle, purely drag, and a 65 Buick Riviera convertible. So stay tuned because we got some sweet rides on the way. So cruise around here at Encinitas, it's cruise night. We see a lot of great cars. We come across this 68 Chevelle, and it's quite a unique looking vehicle in itself. It's Tanner's car. Now Tanner, tell us a little bit about this car.
Yeah, my dad and I just flew out to Indiana beginning of this year in January. We saw this car online. We figured we'd go check it out, so we flew out there. Paid the guy cash actually, and then had it shipped out here. It took like about a month to get it after we paid it. Yeah, basically we've been doing little things to it, tinkering with it, and just started racing it actually recently. This weekend we were actually at Verona, my first time racing it. And yeah, it's been a fun car.
So you guys pretty much bought the car done as it is?
Correct. We've done minor tinkering with it. Like we put a different transmission in it. It used to have a Richmond 5-speed. Now it has a Turbo 400, making it more of a drag car. It was more of a street car before, so we're turning it back into a race car.
So Tanner, tell us a little bit about the engine here. I noticed it's got some unique features like the cam drive distributor. It runs a timing belt setup instead of a timing chain like you would normally see. Also, it's got the crank trigger timing on it. So aluminum heads, and so what is this actually?
Yeah, this is a 565 big block. It's a Dart Big M block. It has Dart Big Chief heads on it. It's like 10.5 to 1 compression, so you can run pump gas. That's why we actually drove it here today. We drive it a lot on the street.
I'm Scott Sommers with
John,
Tanner.
And we're here in their beautiful 68 Chevelle. We got more Xcorps Sweet Rides on the way. So we're here in Encinitas at Cruise Night. Now we come across a lot of great looking cars, a lot of classics, but we've also come across this sweet looking Fisker. Now this is a brand new 2012 Fisker electric vehicle, and Jim Butler is the owner of it. Now Jim, tell us a little bit about this car.
Well, as you said, it's a 2012 Fisker Karma. The model is the Eco Sport. It's a electric extended range electric vehicle, so it runs on all electric mode. It's got two electric motors, one on each rear wheel. But if the battery runs down or if you want to go a long distance, it also has a gasoline motor in the front that turns a generator that supplies power. So you can essentially drive it just like you can a gasoline powered car. So you're not limited by the battery charge.
So what made you want to buy one of these cars?
You know, I was intrigued by the technology, and I wanted a unique car and one that really looked good and was fun to drive. And this car fulfilled all of those criteria.
And I noticed it's got solar panels on the roof too, so does that also help charge the batteries?
It doesn't really charge the batteries that drive the car, it runs the accessories. So if you're stopped and you want to run the radio and the air conditioning, stuff like that, it doesn't pull power from the car, it can use the solar panels.
Wow, that's a lot of innovative technology used on this thing.
It's a really unique car.
So much is lost.
Now normally we're interviewing guys with gas guzzling, high horsepower exhaust belching vehicles, but this thing is a unique animal in itself, all electric. I'm Scott Sommers with
Jim Butler.
We're here at Encinitas Cruise Nights. Stay tuned, we got more sweet rides on the way. Scott Sommers Xcorps Sweet Rides. We're down in Encinitas on cruise night, checking out some of these great looking cars, and we came across this beautiful looking 65 Buick Riviera. Now Frank's the owner, and Frank, this is a great looking car. Tell us a little bit about it.
Thanks. The previous owner did most of the work. He chopped the top off, but he did a really great job on it, and he blocked out the paint. Always get compliments on that too. It's been converted to a Muncie 4-speed. Lots of little secret touches. Pretty cool. It's very unique.
And I also see the shave the door handles.
Yeah, there was some chrome he took off the hood and lots of little subtle things, but all tasteful, I think.
So what's it like out cruising in this thing?
Oh, it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's kind of a universal appeal. The kids, women, men, they all give me the thumbs up.
So what do you have under the hood? What kind of motor you got?
The block is a stock 401 nail head, but it's got a GS intake, dual quads. Wow. It's not exactly a miser.
Right, right. So it's about 8 miles to the gallon?
Well, yeah, somewhere in there. I try not to count.
So Frank, I noticed this has got some unique headlights on it also.
Yeah, 65 was the only year for this hidden headlights clamshells.
Let's pop these things open. Check this out. I'm Scott Sommers with
Frank.
And this 65 Riviera is just one of the beautiful cars you see here on Cruise Night in Encinitas. Stay tuned, we got more sweet rides on the way. Scott Sommers Xcorps Sweet Rides. We're here in beautiful Encinitas for cruise night. We're in front of the DEMA office, which stands for Downtown Encinitas Mainstreet Association, and we've got Dody with us. And tell us a little bit about what's going on here.
We're having a cruise night. Cruise night.
So Dody, Encinitas Cruise Nights is one of the larger car gatherings here in San Diego.
Yeah, I think it is. It's the more laid back of all the car shows around. I think it's because we're on the coast. People like driving the coast to get here. We're close to the beach, and we've got so many fabulous restaurants down here that everybody likes to go to while they're here.
So how often does cruise night happen?
It's every third Thursday of the months June through September.
Cool. Come down here every third Thursday of the month. Encinitas Cruise Night. A lot of sweet rides cruising around here. Stay tuned. We got more Xcorps on the way.